Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of TamTonight. Today I am here to review a show that I really liked on Netflix. I felt like I'm going to break up the TamTonight show, like the whole hour thing, into these little shorter segments, and maybe you'll enjoy them. Maybe I'll get more views, more subscribers, what have you, because that's the goal here now. We are at 600 and something at the time I'm recording this, so we're really close to my 1,000 goal, and I'm so happy. So thank you all for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Please do not forget to click subscribe below, click the bell so you can see when I'm here, because I'll be here randomly. And yes, leave me a comment, let me know something if you want me to review it, or like whatever, if you want me to talk about something, if you want to see something here that you're not seeing, let me know. So today we are here and we're going to talk about Luna Park. It's a brand new show, kind of new. I guess it came out in like September on Netflix. And I really love period shows, time period shows. They're like my thing. I love like being transported into another time. I love the costuming, the sets, all of that. Watching stuff in our time, like current day, is okay. But it's like I pick out a lot of things because I want to be a filmmaker myself. And it's like I pick out things and storylines and stuff. And it's like, oh no, that doesn't make sense. That wouldn't happen and blah. But when I'm watching period movies and period shows, don't care. My suspense of disbelief, is very easy for me to disconnect. So that is my preferred genre. So anything time period, I'm watching it. I seen Luna Park pop up, had to. Now it is a translation, so that can kind of get annoying if you're like a stickler, like if you don't like the mouths moving and words or whatever. But just if you have to move past that, like I said, suspend the disbelief for a little teeny bit and enjoy the show. Now, according to, Netflix, other situations, other sites, this show is set in Rome in the 1960s. And I really loved all of the costuming and all of the sets. They were incredible. My favorite is the house of one of the main characters, Rosa. Just bomb. There are a lot of characters in this show, and I don't really know all of their names because I finished this show like last week. I probably should have reviewed it like right after, but it didn't come to me that like I should be trying to review movies and shows and things that I like as well. We're getting there. We're getting it together, pulling it together, being more content-minded, content-focused. Here we are. So we're going to stick by the names of the two main characters, Rosa, rich girl Rosa, and Nora, normal girl Nora. So Rosa is rich. Her parents, her dad does something. They got money. She has a brother. He's cool. A man about town. They're in this little group with like two guys, Rosa's brother and Rosa, the four amigos. They be rolling around, riding around, being rich, living like, Paris and Nikki, living like Kardashians. They're aesthetic people. They're living a life of leisure. I love it. They're out at this carnival fairground thing. I don't know what they're calling in their times, whatever. And they come across this girl and it's like, oh, she wants to get her fortune told, Rosa. They're like, it's BS, don't do it, whatever. They go. Also, this is Nora's first time like getting to actually like be in charge of the fortune telling. Her grandmother usually does it. So it was a big deal for her to get to tell this fortune, to begin with. She's telling the fortune and she's seeing certain things. Now it's intended to be kind of scammy, like scam adjacent, not a full scam, but like, I tell people what they want to hear. Oh, you're going to meet a tall, dark stranger, blah, blah. But Nora is in there and she's practicing, the arts that she's been taught. And she's seeing some things, right, that she can't quite deny. And then she's saying certain things too. And it just goes on. This is going to be a vague review because I want you to watch it, but I want to tell you enough to like get you enticed, So comes out, they're like, oh, it's a scam, what did she tell you, whatever, but now they're linked and they are intrigued with each other. They form an odd, loose friendship. One of the boys in the group, the photographer boy, also rich adjacent, friend of the show. He takes a liking to Nora and he wants to like go out with her, see her more. He invites her to go out on a like halfway job, halfway date situation. They spy on this famous man. So they're at the party. They're kind of spying on this famous man. And it's going well, I guess. Like Rosa looks bomb, the guy, rich photographer is clearly intrigued. He likes what he sees, but he's trying to play it cool because she plays it very cool, right? Like she didn't even want to come if it wasn't going to be about money. City girl. So They go whatever, and they're dancing and stuff, and he's like, oh, do this, like move like that, because he's taking pictures of the guy. I assume it's for the paper that he works at. Tabloid, could be anything. They're getting some really good shots of him and this mystery woman, and it's like they're getting close, whatever, but it seems uncomfortable between him and the girl. Like the girl's going along with it because he's famous, and maybe she likes him too, or just wants to be liked. You know how that is, girls. Like, it's a weird space between not liking a person but not wanting them to not like you or think ill of you, so you're like playing along, and sometimes we play it along too much, like you're being too nice. Boundaries. So this girl have no boundaries, and she ends up leaving with this famous man. They're like, boom, let's follow. They follow them to the beach, where I assume, you know, as the audience, we assume him and this lady are going to get the famous man, and the mystery woman are gonna, like, you know, get into some type of sexual activity. They came out to the beach. Unbeknownst to her, it turns tragic. You know, it's not the night that she wanted it to be. Leave it there. So then the kids have seen what they seen. They taking pictures of whatever they feel, how they feel. They heard a scream. They don't really know what the scream entails. Like, what happened? What are the further details? It's a lot going on. They were kind of, you know, lusting after each other too. Didn't get to do their thing or, you know, do anything because they're focused on this and what's happening in the screen. Bam. They leave. Later find out, boom, something has happened to the girl. Tragic. They've got semi-photo evidence, kind of, you know? They got motive. They got previous location. They got them two leaving a location together. All of that. And they're eyewitnesses, too. Sticky. Somehow, let's backtrack a little bit. Pause it right there. Rosa, her whole life, she was a twin. And she has a long lost sister. When she was a baby, her twin went missing. The story is the twin, they were at the park for a walk with the nanny. One of the twins crawled out the stroller, never to be seen or heard from again. The mama is distraught. Okay, she draws pictures, missing type pictures, but like from a crazy house perspective, you know, they're not very good. And she's trying, of course, the grief. You lost the baby, a child. But the family went on. They're still living that life. They put all the love into Rosa, and then they had a son later on. So here we are. Rosa thinks that Nora could be her long lost sister, but they have no facts, both of them. And both of them kind of think this, like they have inklings, they have hunches. No facts though. Small little thing. I mean, there are things rolling around, facts, but it's like they're not concrete, and nobody really wants to believe them because they like their lives the way they are now. Okay. So unpause the story. Famous man, mystery woman, rich photographer, and Nora, their unknowing, double date that they're on. Cool. Them taking these pictures and all this has caused a fiasco for this famous man. And then his management now is getting involved too with her henchmen. Like, how are we going to clean this up? Because his image is our money, and our money is on the line, and that we can't do that. The famous man, his management team, her henchmen, the famous man's mama, who the lady was like, I'm going to send you right back to the projects. Okay? If something happened to him, it's over for you. So now the mama, everybody on board, damage control, extreme. They find out about the photographer kid. Now his life is on the line. Clearly, Rosa's daddy is into some unsavory activity and is, acquainted with some unsavory characters because he gets the news. And he pulls up on photographer Rich Boy and is like, look, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're involved with. People are looking for you. Okay. And they're the wrong type of people. So I need you to lay low. I need you to go somewhere and hide because, it's not good. I'm not even supposed to be telling you this. Something happened to me for telling you this. I'm giving you this warning because, you're the friend of the kids. You're the homie of the kids. And I cannot let you, something happened to you on my watch. Me knowing this, my guilt. Please go hide yourself. The only place they think to go hide him, Nora, who lives over at the carnival park. She a carny. Her family is carnies. It's getting deep because we don't even really have a relationship, rich photographer and Nora. We are in the budding stages, the friendship stages of if we make out one time, this could be a relationship, It hasn't happened yet though. Now he's sleeping in my caravan, my trailer, my Airstream, because it's not like we got an apartment building over here. It's not like we got houses. We're carnies. Where was he gonna sleep? Y'all didn't think that through. He's there. Nora's grandma don't like it, but they explain like, look, he's in a situation. It's life or death. So she's side eyeing it, but she's like, okay, cool. And everybody knows he's a rich boy too. They don't like that because they're carnies. They are, I don't know. I don't know. What do you call people that like have a disdain for wealth? Like, I am not a fan of a certain type of ostentatious behavior, or like conspicuous consumption to a degree. I am a child of the 90s, so a lot of that flies right over my head, and I'm from LA. Like, I don't really care. Be rich, like, enjoy it. So I don't get when people don't like rich people, you know, or like, they're rich, or they have that. Like, so what? Get some, get a fake one, or fucking move on. Like, why does it matter? Anyway, so they don't like this boy because he's rich, and they seen him lurking around. The one guy, a fellow carny, calls him out, and he's got that camera that costs more than this whole place, and jealous, hating hard. Maybe he secretly like Nora, we don't know. Nora's mama is passed away, so all she has is her grandma and her daddy. Neither of them are cool with this boy, clearly stranger rich boys hanging about, but they're letting it slide because she's telling them it's life or death. Her could have been, we don't know because we have no backstory on him, carny boyfriend pulls up to the trailer, to the Airstream, and is like, what's up with him? Who is he? No, you need to, like, let's run it right now. Nora's like, no, calm down. She slammed the door in his face. He still don't like him, though, and they get into a tussle. He's hiding there. Things occur. Some people pull up that are related to Nora. I guess they're hitmen. I don't want to use derogatory terms like gypsies and stuff like that, but they clearly were giving that vibe off. And stereotypical gypsies, you know. And they came to, like, do some little other side business, and they saw him. They were like, oh, ain't that kid we're supposed to be looking for? Yeah, I feel like that's him. They pulled up on him immediately. All right, at his gaming station. They did not care. Nora is like, whoa, family, cousins, hey, no, not this one. A lot of drama happens. Watch it. Then what it really comes down to is that all this stuff is seeping into the grandma too, and she's thinking about it, you know. And I could be telling this out of order because it's episodes, but this is how it's going. So all of this back and forth, this commotion, all of this stuff, it causes a situation. And then Nora, you know, with the pestering of Rosa, rich girl Rosa, who's got nothing but time on her hands. Okay, she's supposed to be engaged to this boy. His family are communists. Her rich daddy don't like that. And it's just, she's having a lot of conflict, but like low level conflict. Like, I have a very shallow life as well. Like, I'm just married. I have no kids. I have no like real pressing life situations. I have no like illnesses. My family is good. Like, it's cool. Rich girl Rosa, I relate to that. Her problems are very low level problems, but problems nonetheless. She's caught up in that. But she really, really thinks that this Nora is her sister, and she's digging it out. They're trying. They found other clues now, more telling clues, like more prescient. I don't know if that's the word I should use. More concrete clues. They found them. They're both scared now. Nora's like, look, don't tell nobody. I like my life. And I don't want to go over there with your mama, housewives of Beverly Hills, Rome, Italy, and have her trying to hose me off and dress me like y'all and have me talking and eating and living like y'all know. I like my family. My dad is my favorite person in the world. I don't want to tell him this will break his heart. I'm not his kid. Are you crazy? No, we're not doing that. My grandma's old. Like, these people need me. Your life is easy. You're good. Nah. Rosa was like, I feel like you're fucked up. Because how are you just going to deprive your mother of not letting her know that her child is still alive? Like, that's cold. Rosa was like, skirt. Like, I don't know what to do with that. It is hard, I guess, but like, this is my real family. It's pulled into a situation. The daddy gets mad. Rosa's daddy, Rich, well, really, he both their daddy. He gets mad. And he tells, he gets mad. He comes over to the carnival. And he goes in on Nora, like, you scammer, you liar, this and that. You got my wife and my daughter thinking all of this. Like, our daughter is dead. How dare you? And punches somebody out. Okay? A lot of drama. Then her daddy didn't even know the news. This man come yelling and screaming all the news everywhere. The grandma is like, he noticed the grandma too. And it was like, that was ugly. That was another check on the box of signs. Like, check. It's getting too deep. It's getting too deep for him, for everybody. He's like, oh, y'all didn't even know. I thought everybody was in on the scam. I thought y'all were trying to scam me for money. Like, and now he's feeling awkward. He leaves, embarrassed, as he should. And why are you putting hands on people? But anyways. This situation with the famous man is still going on. You know, in the background. Now, Nora and Rosa's family situation has been, more light is shed on that. Up in the air, what's going on? The brother has his own situation with he's trying to be famous. He want to be on TV too, so he don't really want to say nothing about that his idol may or may not have done something to this mystery girl that he was out with that the rich boy photographer and Nora took pictures of. So there's a lot of balls in the air and there's a lot going on here. But really, to me, and then y'all can let me know, anybody that's watched the show, or go watch the show and then come back, let me know in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter at Tam Not Tammy, on Instagram at Tamberlin. I'll put it all below. Really, I want y'all to talk to me here though, and just let me know what you think about what I'm about to say right now. I think that the dad had something to do with the disappearance of this child, Nora, mystery child, you know, because it was like there was a concerted effort on his behalf to hide the whole thing, hiring this fake private investigator to, you know, throw his wife off the scent and keep her occupied because she was going crazy, clearly. But then it was like, when more and more clues came out, and I'm not saying anything because I want you to watch the show so we could talk about it. It was just like, what does he have to do with this? Was he there? Does he know? Did he sell the baby? Was there life insurance involved? Like, there are so many questions in my mind. I really want to know. Show ends on a cliffhanger. Very annoying. Also, there were only 6 episodes, which I also find annoying, but I guess, like, everybody can't do the 10. I also did like that C doesn't have 10, it only has 8, but whatever, we're not going to get into that. If this is any indication of the shows that they have over there in Italy, I want more. Netflix, go over there and buy more shows, acquire more things, because the stuff that you're putting out is like, I don't know who it's for. Is it for kids? Is it for video game people? Is it for, you know, police? Is it a propaganda? Like, because things have been just going down as far as the interesting content on Netflix. And Luna Park was very, very refreshing to see. Subtitles, voiceover. The voiceover thing does help incredibly because it's like, you got to be in the mood for subtitles. If I'm doing other things, like if I'm cooking, cleaning, if I'm on my phone, whatever, I can't really do a subtitle. So the voiceover really does come in handy. That I love. But just more Italian shows. I really want to see Luna Park season 2. I've Googled it. It's out there, I guess, or it could come. It could be a possibility. So Netflix, I need that immediately. Yeah, I just like the show. I don't have nothing really bad to say about it. Besides the 6 episodes, like that's the only thing I really didn't like. Yeah, so let me know if you want me to do more reviews of the shows that I like and that I watch. They will be like a similar genre because, like I explained, that's my thing. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know. Let's talk about this show because I just be in here with this man. Like, I have no one to talk to about these things. So watch Luna Park. Talk to me down here. Talk to me on socials. Click the bell. Again, subscribe, like, leave me a comment. I really, really, really want to engage. Let's engage. And let me know about any Netflix picks that you have, so maybe I can check those out. In my genre, though, please. I explained this. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.